Happy New Year, real deal. Yeah. Hope everybody doing all right, feeling good. Man, time to pay some bills. Woo! Mercy. Y'all, they found the body of Marquisha Williams. She was found in Illinois. Okay, not by nobody else but her ex. Her ex. After they found her body, after after he was locked up, he admitted that he unalived her. Okay, I'm gonna use that language because they got kids, and that's sad. She got 4 children. Couldn't bring the New Year's in with their mother. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that and finish. But right now, before we do anything, do a favor for the real deal in 2024. Hey, smash that like button, baby. Smash that like button, okay? All right, y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to get on into this video and then we're going to break it down, okay? We're going to break it down the best way we can, okay? I'm going to turn the music down, okay? All right, music. Yeah, that feels so good. I cried about y'all yesterday, about the real deal. Now let me get it. Let me pull this video up right quick. Okay, here we go. I guess he felt guilty, y'all, and he had to tell. We're gonna watch this video, okay? Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. I guess it was one of them things of I can't help her, you can't help her. She is so beautiful. Beautiful mother, y'all. Let's listen to this.
Mother is over. Authorities found Marquisha Williams' body in northern Illinois today. The discovery comes just 24 hours after prosecutors announced murder charges against her ex-boyfriend. 5 News Robert Townsend talked with Williams' family shortly after they learned this tragic news. What are they telling you, Robert?
Right, Marquisha Williams' worried family just wanted her found. Now this afternoon, the painful discovery came as they were looking for their loved ones. On a chilly December morning, family members, friends, and volunteers gather at Mount Bethel Church in North St. Louis, not for service, but for search.
Illinois, North City, around on Fountain Parks, just checking parks and still in alleys, abandoned buildings.
They also fanned out again across fields and railroad tracks, desperately looking for 29-year-old Marquisha Williams. Police say her ex-boyfriend, Trenton Ivy, confessed to killing her during a fight and disposing her body. Their 4 children range from 2 to 11 years old.
She was really sweet. And mothering was what she loved.
Her family says on December 20th, Williams and Ivy were seen in this surveillance video dropping off their baby boy at a daycare in North St. Louis. When Williams never picked up her children from her mom's that night, her family reported her missing.
I'm just thinking, is she in the river? Is she in some house?
A few hours after they started searching Thursday, heart-wrenching news quickly spread. Illinois State Police found Williams' body near Chicago.
I'm so relieved and so happy because I was just thinking that we would never find her. I couldn't sleep.
Marquisha's devastated dad and sister couldn't say a word after hearing about the discovery.
I'm glad that she was found and we can now put her.
Sad, y'all. Look at the kids, y'all. Then their kids. Those their kids. Those are their kids. Now we got another statistic. They're not gonna have their mom. They're not gonna have their father. Look at these beautiful kids, y'all. Their own dad took their mom's life. You know how mentally that's gonna be for them. And I know that baby wanna know where my mom at. Where my mom at? The baby too, y'all, and he's 11. They look like twins.
range from 2 to 11 years old.
She was really sweet. And mothering was what she loved.
Her family says on December 20th, Williams and
And
Ivy
right here, y'all, he knew when they dropped the baby out to the babysitter. Deep down in this man's head, he knew she wasn't coming back. Cause she didn't come back. She didn't come back. He knew that. And that's her in the car, y'all. He just dropped the baby out to the babysitter.
in this surveillance video dropping off their baby boy at a daycare in North St. Louis. When Williams never picked up her children from her mom's that night, her family reported her missing.
I'm just thinking, is she in the river? Is she in some house?
A few hours after they started searching Thursday, heart-wrenching news quickly spread. Illinois State Police found Williams' body near Chicago.
I am so relieved and so happy because I was just thinking, well, just thinking that we would never find her. I couldn't sleep.
Marquisha's devastated dad and sister couldn't say a word after hearing about the discovery.
I'm glad that she was found and we can now put her to rest. You know, we can give her the proper service that she deserves because I really want him to pay for what he did. Those children without a mother,
Thank you.
it's just a tragedy. My heart goes out to the family.
Illinois State Police say they're not releasing any more details at this time to protect the integrity of this investigation. Ivy is
Sad, y'all. That's sad. This is sad. I mean, I can't get over this because you got it's so much going on to where our young people need to reach out for help. That's why I'm here. That's why I stay on corpus a lot. Cause y'all got to have somebody. Y'all got to listen, man. 2024, let's make a change.
For St. Louis County mom of four. The body of Marquisha Williams was found this afternoon in Illinois by state police. It has been a week since she was seen alive with her ex-boyfriend. He has since been arrested and confessed to killing her. Melanie Johnson detailing that investigation and the family's journey to closure.
Sam, the victim's sister tells First Alert 4 she witnessed the violence Marquisha suffered through the hands of her kid's father. Sometimes it happened in front of their children. Tonight, the discovery of Marquisha's body days after Christmas is the latest development in a heartbreaking timeline of events.
thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gratitude coming from Marquisha Williams' stepfather to the people who have been committed to finding her.
St. Louis is here. Central is here. East St. Louis is here. Alberta is here.
The search finally over on day 8 as police announced the discovery of his stepdaughter's body in Illinois. Investigators confirming the recovery effort as blood and personal items were found in her 2020 Jeep Compass she was last seen in with her ex-boyfriend. The timeline of her disappearance dates back to Monday, December 18th, when she failed to pick up her kids after work. Video from that morning shows Marquisha and the children's father, Trent Ivy, dropping off their 1-year-old. Wednesday, December 20th, the family filed a missing persons report. On the 21st and 22nd, loved ones were seen handing out flyers looking for any information on the two's whereabouts.
It's been unbearable. We haven't been able to find her. We've been looking and looking and looking, and we haven't been able to find
Beautiful kids. Mm.
Police have still not said where in Illinois they found her body.
Oh, wait. Yeah. How could you take your baby mama from her kids? How could you take your baby mother from her kids? What else could he have done, y'all? Just because they got into an argument. Just because they got into an argument. Let's try to do, let's work on how to avoid on you know killing someone in an argument. Okay, how? Let's put like how to how to avoid killing your mate. Man, y'all got kids together. They dropped the baby out. They dropped the baby out to the baby. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. Let's see. Let's let y'all see. Beautiful baby, 2 year old. And it's both of them kids, y'all. That's her oldest son, 11, and there go her beautiful baby, 2 year old son. They dropped the baby off. What could they have done differently instead of how could I wonder how did it get to that point to the argument part? See, this is what we gotta how we gotta is try to avoid arguments. Try to avoid arguments when you with your mate, okay? Try to avoid or try I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but until you get where you need to be, you got to you know how that person is. Don't try not to don't argue with them. So we're gonna try to avoid fighting in a relationship, arguing in a relationship. One thing you're gonna need somebody that a therapist. Okay, consider trying to get a therapy, especially when y'all was separated with the kid. Y'all got kids together. This they got kids together, y'all. They got kids together. This beautiful young girl, she is young, and her own boyfriend killed her. Her own ex, they keep saying ex boyfriend charged with murder. What? Well, it can't be the ex if they was together. Either y'all gonna be in a relationship or y'all not gonna be in a relationship. Just for y'all to y'all are already separated, so we already know it's gonna be a problem. So we could y'all separated. And if y'all were trying to regain the relationship, it's ways of regaining the relationship instead of y'all being together. Y'all need counseling before y'all even thought about getting it getting together to avoid fighting in a relationship. Try to consider counseling therapy. It can be a pastor. It can be your uh, 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 talk to someone, another couple that doing good. If you just can't quit fighting, you might need to add, an expert help. Might not even be together. Stop looking. What we got to do in relationship, we got to start considering not looking back and move forward. You're doing good. You're doing good in relationship. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna consider therapy, okay? If the fighting seems too difficult to handle, on your own, that's when you're feeling lost and stuff like that. Consider a couple counts, okay? Because especially, I'm gonna always say try to get counselor when you got kids, okay? I'm gonna always say when kids involved. Sometimes another thing you could do, young people, because it's the younger people, okay, is listen to your partner. Listen to them for a minute. Just listen. Just listen. If you're arguing with your partner, one of the worst things that you can do is to not be able to clear the air. What happened in this situation to let this young man take his children mom away from them after he dropped the baby off to the babysitter? Okay, so you want to listen to your partner sometime. Listen to what the partner say. You might not agree with what the partner, try to like go with the flow. Once the worst thing that you can do is not able to clear the air, and if something happened where they couldn't clear the air, if for him to take it that far, it's a mental health in this right here. He took it a long way. Sure. To take your baby mama out of here, and then he was a man. He did tell them he did what he did. He said he did. Once he said he called the police and told them that he killed her. So he was man enough to do that. I appreciate him doing that. Then they couldn't find her body the next day. So when he got locked up, it was on his conscience that he needed to tell them where her body was. He had to, he didn't have to, but mentally he's a good guy. It's some good in him. And I'm not gonna sit here and say all bad since he did what he did. It got to be some good in him because he called and told him what he did. And then the next couple of days he told him in the area where she could be because he knew where he left her. So I'm not gonna sit here and doubt this man. God, this man need help, and she knew he need help when she asked him. Okay, why is this so important? It helps to be able to communicate both with partners. Y'all need to in these relationship in 2024. Y'all got to communicate. You got to communicate. Communication is very important, very important, okay, in a relationship. Opening, y'all got to talk, okay? So in 2024, let's start being collaborative with each other. Let's communicate. Don't let the person think. What I hate when people want you ask people questions and they just bounce all over your question, making you think, and you can't think because you don't know. So it's best to communicate. It's crucial, y'all, to identify the root cause. Communicates. One of the most effective way to stop fighting is to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. You got to be honest when you're speaking to your partner. If we gonna try to get together, we had to gonna try to get together before Christmas. But something happened in this relationship. Something happened. Something happened right here. Something made that man tick in that relationship. Something. What was it? It was a lack of communication right here. Lack of communication. Lack of communication.
For any information on the two's whereabouts.
It's been unbearable.
That's her mother.
We haven't been able to find her.
Now,
We've been looking and looking and looking.
so
We haven't been able to find her.
how they end up in that area to find that's her mother. So he had to come out of his thoughts and tell them where she was. Okay? He had to. He had to determine how he was going to tell them that she's there where she was. Okay? So let's this in 2024, if you dealing with stuff like this in your relationship, try to collaborate together. Try to use communication in an effective way where y'all can both listen to each other. But be honest and listen, okay? You can't you when you listen, express yourself That's where the part coming from. In. A lot of people don't know how to express themselves. A lot of people get angry, and then we just, oh Lord, I'm gonna talk effective with you because I don't want you to do nothing to me. I ain't around my mom and my family.
A shocking turn of events on Saturday, December 23rd. The father of her four kids, 31-year-old Trent Ivy, was arrested by
34 years old. Had this young girl. Now got 4 children by her, and you took your baby mama life before Christmas. They woke up, they mama ain't got the mama. One thing in the communication, y'all got to dodge the defense. Something happened. I wish this young man right here could tell us what happened. I wish he could. I would like to visit jail and find out what made them tick that way. What happened in that car during Christmas time where they got to argue like that? God, I hate that. Y'all got to stop. If y'all gonna get back together, I see. If I'm separated from you, I'm not about to meet up with you nowhere. We're gonna talk on the phone. We can look. We can what y'all call it? Go live together in communication to communicate with you. I can't deal because I already don't deal with you. So I'm already separated from you. You my ex. Why is I'm going back trying to be with my ex because you got 4 kids, pal? Nah, you don't do that. He look like I ain't about to judge this man. I'm not about to judge this man. If you have been fighting over a significant matters, we have got it's some tips that y'all could do if you want. If you're gonna do that, okay? Give y'all some tips. I don't like y'all arguing like that. It's some tips that y'all can do. I come up with them later, okay? But we already said the other night, take some time apart. See, when they were separated, they took time apart. They did. They did.
in Racine, Wisconsin. Still, there was no sign of Marquisha. St. Louis County Police tell First Alert 4 they deployed a helicopter that Saturday to locate her. Christmas Eve, Illinois State Police assisted them in an extensive search in Litchfield. Tuesday, First Alert 4 followed the family through North St. Louis as they pressed on. 24 hours later, Marquisha's ex-boyfriend confessed to Wisconsin detectives that he killed her. Prosecutors charging him with murder on Wednesday. On Thursday, the family received the heartbreaking news they were expecting.
But I'm saying, uh, if I can't have you, that's what it sounds like. If I can't have you, ain't nobody else gonna have you. But you want to think about the kids. You want to think about the babies. You weren't thinking about y'all kids. Why you couldn't just stay away? Why y'all can't just stay separated? You don't have to be with no man, your husband, your significant other, your ex, just because you got kids. He could still take them kids over there with if he ain't got no stationary place for the babies to come. Maybe y'all could meet up where he can have, see y'all. Man, we got to work out on some. We got to work out a deal, okay? I mean, gosh, what happened? I'm gonna give y'all then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna give y'all a couple ways you can stop and prevent fights in your relationships. Okay, uh, give each other space. And that's what they did before because I heard the word ex boyfriend. Why ex boyfriend? Why is he around them kids? Why he around her? Why they together? So how look at the beautiful kid, pretty skin. Okay, so give each other space. Don't worry about being right. That's what I keep telling y'all in a relationship. Let them folk be. If they want to be right, let them be right, and you know they wrong. Okay, let them be right. Try to become the better listener. Okay, it's a lot of people angry with you because they didn't even listen to what you asked them a question, and they don't answer your question, so they get mad at you because you didn't. They didn't answer your question. They answered the darn cotton picking question. Okay, but try to become a better listener. I listen to you all day. I listen to you all day. Just listen. Another way to avoid arguments like that, be open about your feelings. So if they were gonna meet and try to reconcile, what they could have did was I would have talked. If I know how he was, I would have talked to him on the phone. Bump all that mean you trying to get together and using us getting together. I got kids, so if you got kids, you need to focus on you and your kid. Don't worry about him. Be open about your feeling. Pause before you speak. Build healthy communication skill. Try to empathetic. Be empathetic. Okay, and try couple therapy. So and there it's like three. I ain't gonna give y'all that. No. We'll talk about this later at night. All right, y'all. That's what happened. Look at him, y'all. I want y'all to see this. He let the baby. He took the baby over there to the babysitter. Look at this right here.
St. Louis County mom of four. The body of Marquisha Williams was found this afternoon in Illinois by state police. It has been a week since she was seen alive with her ex-boyfriend. He has since been arrested and confessed to killing her. Melanie Johnson detailing that investigation and the family's journey to closure.
Sam, the victim's sister, said to First Alert 4 she witnessed the violence Marquisha suffered through the hands of her kid's father. Sometimes it happened in front of their children. Tonight, the discovery of Marquisha's body days after Christmas is the latest development in a heartbreaking timeline for the Mates.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gratitude coming from Marquisha Williams' stepfather to the people who have been committed to finding her.
St. Louis is here. Centralia's here. East St. Louis is here. Melbourne is here.
The search finally over on day 8 as police announced the discovery of his stepdaughter's body in Illinois. Investigators confirming the recovery effort as blood and personal items were found in her 2020 Jeep Compass she was last seen in with her ex-boyfriend. The timeline of her disappearance dates back to Monday, December 18th, when she failed to pick up her kids after work. Video from that morning shows Marquisha and the children's father, Trent Ivy, dropping off their one
He
daughter.
crying. I heard the
The
baby.
family filed a missing persons report. On the 21st and 22nd, loved ones were seen handing out flyers looking for any information on the two's whereabouts.
It's been unbearable. We haven't been able to find her. We've been looking and looking and looking, and we haven't been able to find her anywhere.
A shocking turn of events on Saturday, December 23rd. The father of her four kids, 31-year-old Trent Ivy, was arrested by police in Racine, Wisconsin. Still, there was no sign of Marquisha. St. Louis County Police tell First Alert 4 they deployed a helicopter that Saturday to locate her. Christmas Eve, Illinois State Police assisted them in an extensive search in Litchfield. Tuesday, First Alert 4 followed the family through North St. Louis as they pressed on. 24 hours later, Marquisha's ex-boyfriend confessed to Wisconsin detectives that he killed her. Prosecutors charging him with murder on Wednesday. On Thursday, the family received the heartbreaking news they were expecting. Her remains found after days of searching.
From my core, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Police have still not said where in Illinois they found her body. Tonight, the focus for Marquisha's family is on her four children. The youngest is just one. A GoFundMe has been set up to help.
Yeah, y'all be safe out there in 24. Okay. Uh, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm out, y'all.